morning, my faithful loyal YouTube subscribers. Today it is Monday, May 11th. The year is 2020. So, as the states begin reopening up and businesses, stores, and restaurants get back to opening, some states have allowed restaurants to open with only takeout or carry-out options, to go or delivery. In Colorado, that's one of the rules. But however, a restaurant in Colorado decided on Mother's Day, they said, screw these damn rules. They opened up their restaurant illegally, served to large crowds of people who were lined up down the street. Nobody was in their social distancing. No one had masks. No one, they just didn't give a damn. This was in Castle Rock, Colorado. They opened up. The name of the restaurant was C&C Coffee and Kitchen. And there are videos all over Instagram. You can see C&C in Castle Rock. Happy Mother's Day, with the owner, and it said that the owner said this is almost double a normal Mother's Day. Even documented on live Facebook, documenting the large turnout on Sunday. The restaurants were packed with people. The restaurant was packed with people. There's only one restaurant that did this stunt. You know, I think we're going to have a lot to learn about ignorance and arrogance in the United States. I don't know what would have been so difficult about serving food to go. I took my mother out for Sunday Mother's Day. We went to Papados and we ordered the food and drove up there and picked it up to go. The food was great and everything. We came back home. You know, there was a large line of people picking up. Papados has a great setup if you want to get stuff to go, because their restaurant isn't open for eating and dining. Now, there are some restaurants open for eating and dining in Atlanta, but I don't know who's going. So I haven't seen any crowds of people, excuse me, out at any of these establishments. But there very well could be large groups. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody say, oh, yeah, we went out to eat. I haven't heard one person say, yeah, we went to this restaurant. Not one person. So I can imagine there are people going out to eat at restaurants. Well, I went to Longhorn to get a burger to go, and the place was empty, and I ended up just eating my little burger there and then left. You know, with nobody in there. It was me and a bunch of people, a bunch of workers. But that restaurant in Colorado, they didn't have no one with masks. There's the video. I was going to post the video, but you know, YouTube is really cracking down on that type of stuff. So you can go find it on your own. I post the link. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to post the link in my description so you can click on the link and you can see the video. C&C in Castle Rock, Coffee and something. What was the name of this damn place? Coffee and C&C Coffee and Kitchen in Corona. Coronavirus and coronavirus, coffee and kitchen. They served up some coronavirus, you better believe it. How can people be so stupid and naive? Then they had children running around, little monsters in there, the little monsters. They say these children children who get coronavirus can put out large amounts of the viral load, almost like little nuclear reactors. I don't know, little badass kids around me. What do they think they're going to prove? As these states open back up and break all the rules, they like Tina Turner, we're going to break all the rules. There's going to be a lot of dead folks. More dead people than what they're predicting. Because people don't give a fuck. Until it shows up, until coronavirus is in their living room dancing, coronavirus, is the coronavirus too. It's right there in that dining room with them motherfuckers. Coronavirus, is the coronavirus, until it's dancing right there next to their dumbasses. They ain't gonna believe it. This morning I got up early. Went to bed early last night, because I had to get over to this doctor's office so they can take some blood so I can get my coronavirus COVID-19 antibodies test. I got it today. So they took the blood work. So they had to take a lot of blood. I said, damn, how much blood y'all taking? I mean, it just... So, now I realize my doctor ordered a whole bunch of other stuff too. liver, kidney function, all this stuff of shit. She always ordering a bunch of shit. So she ordered a bunch of stuff, and they took all the lab work. But as I was there getting my lab work at LabCorp, because my doctor was doing social distancing, so you got to do this tele-network thing over the phone. But anyway, as I was dealing with getting that test this morning, it was packed with white folks. So I got finally like, oh, these people, who are you? I'm just thinking of a typical day. But then when I got into the office, it was the girl who pulls blood. She was back there. She said, these folks getting on my damn nerves. She said it was a neighborhood of people all coming to get the COVID-19 antibodies test. Because she's like, they were acting like it was a party or something. They all hang out with masks and gloves. There's a bunch of white folks hanging out like, we want to get our antibodies test. Luckily, the people who worked there realized I was not a part of this large group of white folks, and they decided to ease me to the front of the line and get me away from these people. So they were out there hanging out, drinking coffee. They had shit to do there. I'm like, God damn, all these people in lab work. But yes, I got my lab work done. So I'll know about the antibodies test. I should have asked her. I have to call my doctor, but I should know something this week. Earl gets his test tomorrow. He goes to Emory. They're going to do his. Since I was not a patient of Emory, they would not do a COVID-19 test for me because I was not a patient at the time. So I had to go get my own through my doctor, where Earl's getting his tomorrow. So hopefully we'll get some answers to this stuff. However, one thing that woman did tell me, the nurse who took my blood work, she said that she has since working there. She works two different places. She's a nurse. But she says they've discovered now that in Georgia, they had cases going back as far as November with coronavirus. And I said, I figured that. She said, oh yeah. Back in November 2019, because remember Earl got sick early December. We went on a cruise in November and then in December. So by November, it touched down in America. I think they over time they will eventually find out the exact date it jumped off that flight coming from who knows where. In Earl's case, it jumped off a boat. So anyway, this was an interesting Mother's Day weekend. Me and Mama went at it. Me and my husband, we get together something. We just got to go at it. My mother is a church-going Christian. She loves some Jesus. I said, Mama, please, not today. I don't hear nothing about no Jesus right about now. You've been chasing after Jesus since for the past 70-something odd years. You ain't met this man yet? I meet him all the time. I pray every night. I said, Mama, you getting ashy knees for no reason. You remember to get up off the knees. You just lay in bed and pray to his ass. We're going to pray to him. And me and my mother kind of going back and forth. My sisters, one of my sisters was here. And she was like, she doesn't like when me and Mom be going out about that stuff. But me and Mom, we just kind of go out and have some fun. But yeah, she was over here going. She loved that Christian mess. Good Lord. I said, my mama why ain't Jesus showed up for the coronavirus? This is in the Bible. God is involved in this. I said, well, prove it, honey. I said, this sinners. They get this. I said, the 80,000 folks who died were sinners. I didn't say that. I said, well, you said something about sinners. I mean, well, which is the sinner? Which one of those 80,000 people in America who died is a sinner? I'm confused. They all sinners. I said, so you saying they died because they were sinners? No. I'm saying, which contradictions? We got back and forth. Make up your mind now. Which is it? That's how them Christians are. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Are they sinners going to hell or what? What happened? No, they were unfortunate people who came across a virus. They killed their asses. Good Lord, it can't be that hard to explain. But anyway, we'll talk about that another minute because she wants to explain herself on video. I said, well, Mom, we'll get together to explain yourself and go get your new rig now because Mom has been in quarantine. I said, Mom, wigs looking kind of rough over there. I said, you're going to go buy you some wigs. The wig shop not open. I said, didn't they open all that stuff back up? Then she's going to go fine looking today. That wig was looking a little rough on top of there. She said, you kind of comb it out. I said, time for a new one. Got them damn wigs over at the damn house. But yes, I got the antibodies test. We'll see what happens. In other news, in Atlanta, last week in Atlanta, two separate incidents, two black gay men were shot and killed in their home after inviting strangers into their home. They caught one of them. It was a 19-year-old kid. He was arrested today, as a matter of fact. So he was arrested today, or yesterday. But these were 30. The one guy was 31 years of age, shot and killed in his home last Monday. The other guy was shot and killed on the 8th. He was 39 years of age. Why are these men in their 30s inviting young teenagers into their home that they didn't met off the internet? Aren't we supposed to be social distancing? Gay folks are very intriguing to me because they don't give a damn. I don't think I'd be inviting a complete stranger into my house for sex in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. But who am I? I mean, I guess folks get horny, but that was they love to risk their lives. Now, I know the straights also get killed by strangers coming into their home, men and women. But these gays, how many examples of this do we need to have before somebody realizes this is dangerous activity and I'm not inviting a stranger into my house late at night that I just met off a phone app? It doesn't make sense. It's illogical. And they caught this 19-year-old kid, and I'm thinking, what was this 19-year-old kid doing? This 39-year-old, the one who's I don't know. They haven't caught the kid. The other guy's involved with the 31-year-old, but the one who's 39 years of age. That man was 19 years of age, so that's a 20-year gap in age. Not sure that doesn't mean nothing, but why did this man have these strangers in his house? They wouldn't have been my house. But hey, some people just don't care. But back to the coronavirus. So as they open up these places, y'all, there's going to be a lot of dead folks because people are not social distancing. They're not wearing masks. They're not protecting themselves because people just don't care, or they're just unconcerned. When I went to the doctor's office today to get my lab work done, they have signs up to keep social distance. You have to have a mask, and they have a little thing you can grab. I already have my own mask, so I put it on. Those masks are very difficult to breathe in. When Earl was in the hospital, every time you had to go into his room, you had to sanitize your hands, put on gloves, and put this mask on. And I was like, oh, this thing is hard to breathe under. And gradually I learned to wear it and kind of breathe. But there are other masks. I just was online looking at one. You can order. It's a mask. It's called a respirator, but you could wear, you could breathe. So, my big look, y'all, I'm almost 270 pounds over here. That mask was choking the shit out of my ass. I went to Kroger's too over the weekend, and I put the mask on. I brought a fabric mask, and I put it on. I was in that store, thought I was gonna pass out. I said, okay, I can't breathe in this damn thing. And I was looking for stuff. I said, oh my goodness. And everybody had their mask on. Everybody was just so happy and shopping. I was going like this. Oh my God, I'm not gonna make it. So that was and the store was packed. I said, okay, I'm not going back in this grocery store. There's no need for me to go to a grocery store. I can order my groceries right here on this MacBook. What was I thinking? I'm going to order my shit right here. I'm going to go to the refrigerator. Whatever's missing, I'm going to order. And I can have it either pick it up curbside or they can bring it to me. But I'm not going to the stores no more. That was ridiculous. I was at that Kroger on Glenwood. That place was packed. That store was packed. I don't think I'll be going back up in there. And I don't know why that store was there. What was that day? Saturday or something? It was Saturday. Because Sunday I was with Mama most of the day. Anyway, I am tired. I jumped up early this damn morning. And I think I'm going to take me a shower and take me a quick little cat nap. I already ate breakfast. Take me a little nap. I need to be running some errands, but after that shit, I'm tired, I think many of us, I saw a couple of articles over the weekend about a lot of financial issues taking place in America because of the coronavirus. and how everything's shut down, and it's destroying these companies left and right, filing for bankruptcy, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so we're in a recession, and probably it won't head to a depression, but we gonna be in this for a minute. Those of you who think that things are going to return to normal, like Donald fucking dumbass Trumpo thinks it is going to return to normal next week, he's a goddamn fool. And if you think that same way, you just as stupid as he is. This shit going to be like this for a minute, and it's going to take a while before we can undo this damage and get some type of normality, getting back to some sort of normal. But this is the new normal for now, because that virus is here, and until they find a treatment or cure, we're going to have to live with the coronavirus. Coronavirus is the coronavirus. Coronavirus is the coronavirus. Coronavirus is the coronavirus. The coronavirus pandemic is destroying this country because Donald Trump set the shit up for us. He ruined it. If that motherfucker get reelected, we are doomed. But some Trumps, I'm reading stuff where people say they still supporting Donald Trump. I'm thinking, why? Hasn't he done enough harm? I'm just thinking, did y'all hear what President Obama came out and said about Donald Trump over the weekend? Did y'all hear the comments that he made? Look it up. He said he's a disaster. In fact, let me read it. Let me see if I can find it. If I can find those comments. Basically, Obama was talking about the pandemic. Obama slams White House response to coronavirus has been absolute chaotic disaster. Former President Barack Obama has delivered a blistering critique of the Trump administration's response to the coronavirus crisis, describing it as an absolute chaotic disaster. So the searing comments, I will post the link. Where you can hear or read what he had to say about this mess. Because Donald Trump, he screwed this up. And these idiots who support Donald Trump are still supporting him. It goes back to that Colorado restaurant out there. Well, then Trump supporters, we gonna open up any damn way, and we gonna serve everybody, and put the tables and bring in a crowd, folks lined up. Yeah. They think they fighting against. Don't they know the coronavirus is gonna whip their ass? All the kids running around. Y'all see all these kids that are now coming up. Since they said with 80 children have symptoms that's getting killed, about 4 or 5 of them, horrible symptoms. Should you be protecting your children? No, because they don't give a fuck, because they think the virus is fake, and they think the people is this and that, and all this other stuff. Remember, they should follow the money, of course. We all know Donald Trump and crew is making a killing off of this shit, because they're a bunch of thieves and crooks. That's why he got into the White House. But the coronavirus is quite real and will kill you. And your little children too. Yeah, you know the coronavirus eats kids too also. See, at first they thought it was eating old folks. No, it eats little children too. So, we better use their damn minds and start thinking. Anyway, I am ready to go take me a shower and take me a little nap. I'm tired. I got up so early this damn morning. But anyway, today is Monday, May 11th. This is Monday, May 11th. The year is 2020. I'm out of here, and I'll be back later.